So I read the book Flipped, and right now I am dressed of what I think kind of Julie would wear. Um, I have a little t-shirt on and some shorts. I feel like Julie, it didn't really give us a good description of what she wore really, and so I kind of based it on how her personality would be, and it's kind of like mine, where she doesn't really care what she looked like and stuff. So I dressed how I would wear, and then on my shirt I thought it would be cute because it says "It's my time," and I feel like Julie, like, it isn't. She doesn't feel like it's all about her, but she also wants those times where it's about her in a way. So I I am going to talk about how Julie had transitioned into being who she is at the beginning of the book to the end of the book. And so, in the beginning of the book, she it was about her younger self and how she met Bryce and how they met. And at that time, she didn't have many friends. She didn't have many kids her age in her neighborhood. It was mostly like her brothers, which were older than her, and so she didn't really have any friends. So once Bryce came and she found out that he was the same age as her, she did what most little kids would do, and she got super excited and ran up and like tried to be friends with him automatically. But Bryce, he didn't really like that. He thought that she was obsessive and that she was just this crazy little girl. So I feel like Julie is more determined than Bryce is. She is determined to get Bryce to do stuff. Bryce is more of a, at the beginning of the book, he was more of a coward type, and so he kind of like sucked in. He didn't really like being out there and trying dangerous stuff and things like that. But at around the end of the book, he started to take a liking to um, sorry, he started taking a liking to Julian. Oh, I forgot her name. To Julie, um, and he actually attempted. She actually like changed him for the better, and so he started becoming more. What's the word, like? He actually took more risk in his life after that, and so at the beginning of the book, he was more of a coward. He followed what his mom said. He wouldn't climb the sycamore tree with Julie or anything. He didn't want to be out there. Um, and Julie, she didn't mind being out there and doing something like that. Then the second one, her second trait, I feel like Julie is open-minded. She's fine with change, but not too much. But like, how can I describe it? She, unless it's really important to her, she's fine with the change. So, like when the sycamore tree was taken down, she didn't want to let it go. She wanted to stay in that moment of time and stay and watch over the houses and see the heavens, as I guess she would describe it. And a trait that Bryce would have, I kind of put as mean at the beginning of the book. He kind of was like, I don't care about you. Stop following me everywhere. Stop doing this and doing this. And he tried getting rid of her many, many times. And then at the end of the book, when he and his friend did something that they shouldn't have done, and Juliana overheard them, she was hurt. She was hurt badly, and so she ignored Bryce. She's like, no, I don't want you to be around me if you're going to be that way. And so Bryce, huge toll on Bryce, and he missed Juliana. He didn't want her to leave him. And so he tried his best. He tried talking to her. He tried saying he's sorry. He tried doing anything he could. And he actually started to care about her. Like, he couldn't survive without her. And then, I feel like Julie is a very independent woman. She is like many women nowadays, where they don't depend on someone to describe them. While Bryce, he kind of is like, I care what people think of me. I care about this stuff. And he's more indecisive, like, should I do this or should I not? I don't know. So in the beginning of the book, he was more secure. He didn't like being out there. He didn't do anything that made him stand out. And honestly, it kind of, like, people nowadays want to stand out, and they do major things to do that. And he's one of those people that suck in, like, the shy type, but not. He wasn't very friendly, but he had many friends. He was popular, but he still didn't want to stand out. While Julie, she did anything she could to stand out and prove herself to be what she thinks she could be. And then in the middle of the book, she started getting conscious, and so she's like I think Bryce or Bryce's parents said something about her yard, and she got scared, like, I'm sorry, my family doesn't have as nice of things as you do, but we still are a family. Like, we have. And she did this stuff by herself. She did the yard. She did everything she could to make everything look better for her family. And I think Bryce actually noticed that, and I know that his grandpa did, when he was looking out the window, and he could see that Juliana was a very outstanding woman, and not many people have that girl in their lives, and it's really a big problem. Well, a big thing. Like it's amazing to know people like that, because you could really, it's a real impact on your life. So that is my presentation. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.